everyone, John Chow here from johnchow.com, and welcome to another episode of Driving with John Chow. I want to follow up on my last driving episode about being a perfectionist and not waiting till you learn everything. Because I was checking out the comments on the last video, and one person made a comment that, shouldn't you start an email list first or an email autoresponder first instead of a blog? And then someone came in and said, learn copywriting. Spend a year, learn copywriting, then you're ready to go. And this kind of segues into what I want to talk about, which is one of the reasons you don't want to learn everything, other than trying to be perfect at it. Well, one of the reasons is that you're never going to start if you do try to learn everything. Let's just face it, because there's always something to learn, you'll never start. But the second reason you don't want to wait till you know it all is because you don't have to do it. I mean, that particular, viewer said that learn copywriting. He said it take a year before you get really good at copywriting, and then you can start. The thing is, then truth of the matter is, it takes more than a year to be a good copywriter, all right? Way more than a year, all right? But if you were to try to learn copywriting before you begin, well, you're gonna waste a year of your life trying to learn it, and that's a year of missed opportunity that you could have been making money online. So for me, I'd rather hire a copywriter to write the copy for me now, instead of having to learn it. And that's the beauty of the whole system is you don't have to learn everything. You don't have to know everything. You just have to get the people who do know how to do it and use them. Right? Like example, I'm a terrible web designer. I can't design worth of crap, and I can't code either. I mean, I can't code. I don't know anything about it other than really, really basic stuff. But I don't need to, because instead of learning to design a blog, I just hire a unique blog design to design my blog for me and get it done. Instead of like writing, I mean, first few years, I personally I like writing, and this is what I do. Like, I do the stuff that I like, that I'm good at. And the stuff that I'm not good at and I don't particularly like, well, I get someone else to do it. When I first started, I wrote all my own blog posts, wrote everything on myself. But now I got 3 writers to help me produce content. So, when someone says that, oh, I can't blog, I don't like to write. No one says you have to be the writer. No one says that. I mean, there's no need to be everybody. If you look at a company has different divisions, they have different employees to do everything. Everyone specializes in their own stuff. And the truth of the matter is, an internet business is a business. I mean, you need to run it as a business. So, if you're the jack of all trades, you try to do everything yourself, then how much of a business do you really have, right? So, I guess the moral of this story is that you should stick to the stuff that you like to do, that you're good at, and do that. For stuff that you don't know how to do or you don't enjoy doing, find someone to do it for you instead. Hire it, subcontract it, or whatever. And if you're low on funds, then look at creating a partnership. For example, when I wrote my first book, Make Money Online, instead of writing it all myself, I co-authored it with Michael Kwan. He actually did most of the writing. And so what we did was he get to share in the byline, John Chow and Michael Kwan, and then that elevated his brand because he becomes a freelance writer who's a published author. And his payment was we split the revenue, and we split the royalties 50-50. And so I didn't have to pay his ghostwriting fee up front. I get to pay it on from profits made from royalties, and that works. So if you're limited funds, that's what you can do. So so don't let the lack of money or capital stop you. And I realized there are a lot of people who say that, yeah, I can't afford to hire a designer, I can't afford to hire writers, so I'm going to do it myself. And You just got to be a little more creative, and with joint ventures and making creative offers to get around that kind of stuff. All right. So yeah, don't be a jack of all trades. Specialize in what you do, subcontract the rest, get someone else to do it, and then you're running a real business. John Chow for johnchow.com. Thank you for listening. Give me a thumbs up if you like that. Subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.